What's up, everybody? Spunky 991 coming to you with my post-game reaction video. So the Eagles getting the win tonight against the Oakland Raiders, beating the Raiders 10-19. Eagles securing the first round bye in the playoffs. The NFC playoffs will come through Philadelphia throughout the Eagles' time in the playoffs at least. So, I'm not really jumping for joy over this win. I'm not, because I saw a lot of bullshit today that right now concerns the hell out of me. It's great to win #1 seed. Don't get me wrong. That's what I wanted to win all year. That's what I've been pulling for. But for what I saw today, man, I don't see a team right now that's destined to go all the way. What I'm seeing on the field right now, this is not a team that's destined to go all the way. This is a team right now who's on a course to be one and done in the playoffs. What I'm seeing. This game was complete bullshit. Offense couldn't get it together. Defense, although they played better, and I use that word lightly, because they still gave up 130-something yards on the ground. Jalen Mills getting burned. Who else? Ronald Darby, besides that one interception, he did not play well either. So it's a lot of shit to nitpick about in this game. I'm going to do it. Because, like I said, man, getting the first round bye, yeah, that's what we wanted. That was great. And, we wanted the playoffs to come through Philadelphia. But for what I'm seeing right now, I'm not seeing a team right now that's destined to win it all this year. That's not what I'm seeing. I'm seeing a team that when they go against better competition, and I'm seeing a team right now that's not going to go very far. And what I'm getting sick and tired of is the damn cockiness. I'm seeing a lot of cockiness, not just from our fan base, because there's a lot of cockiness in our fan base. I hear people constantly come on my page, just come on here saying how we're going to be a team 40-0. I tell you guys, I've been telling you guys this from day one. I take it one game, 1 week at a time. I don't sit there and make wild predictions. That's something I've never done. And this is the reason why, because games like this that we're lucky to win this game. Just put it that way. We're lucky to win this game against a bad Oakland Raiders team. We're lucky we got away with this win, plain and simple. But against better teams like the Saints, better teams like the Panthers, the Falcons. Hell, I put the Vikings in there. I put the Vikings in that record because what I saw right now, that's not good enough to beat teams like that right now. So the Rams, of course, I can't forget the Rams. So yeah, that shit show we put on the field tonight, it's not good enough against teams like that. It's not good enough against teams like that. Yeah, you get away with it against bad teams like the Raiders. Against the Raiders, yeah. But in the playoffs, we're going against the very best in our conference. And what I saw on the field tonight, that is not good enough. It's not good enough. And that's why I come on here and I keep it real with you guys. And I tell you what's on my mind. I don't sit there and sugarcoat anything. I don't be a biased-ass homer. I tell you what's on my damn mind. I got a lot to say about this game. I'm going to go ahead and go over the stats real quick. And I'm going to get back at that, get back with my thoughts. So let's go over these stats real quick. Nick Foles, 19 from 38 yards. 19 attempts, 19 completions, 38 attempts, 163 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. So as you can see, not a good day for not a good day for Nick Foles. I'm sorry about that. Not a good day for Nick Foles. It's not. Only 163 yards in the air. He threw 1 touchdown early in the early in the game in the first quarter to Jay Ajayi, and then he had an interception. Today, Nick Foles was off. He was getting hit a lot, getting hit way too much for my liking. And like I said, he was off. These receivers were, dropping a lot of footballs. The receiver core was terrible today, besides a few players. But the receiver core, he was just not in sync with them. He was missing throws. Receivers were dropping footballs, man. But yeah, not a good day for Nick Foles. Not a good day. Rushing the football, Jay Ajayi, 14 carries for 52 yards. His longest was a 14-yard run. Corey Clement had 2 carries for 14 yards. His longest was a 12-yard run. LeGarrette Blount, another bad day by LeGarrette Blount. 5 carries for 12 yards. His longest being a 6-yard run. And LeGarrette Blount, I saw him at the end of the game sitting there celebrating and dancing and shit. Like, what the hell did you do? You did not do a damn thing on the field tonight, but get stuffed every single damn time you carry the football. So what the hell are you sitting there celebrating like you accomplished something? Nick Foles had 1 carry for 1 yard. Now receiving, Zach Ertz played well. I give Zach Ertz his credit. Zach Ertz played very well. That's why that guy right now, like I said, he's the best tight end in the game right now statistically. He had 9 catches for 81 yards, as long as being a 25-yard reception. Nelson Aguilar, 4 catches for 35 yards, his longest being a 12-yard reception. Jay Ajayi had 2 catches for 21 yards, including a 17-yard touchdown reception. Brent Sellers, 1 catch for 12 yards. Corey Clement, 1 catch for 6 yards. Torrey Smith, 1 catch for 5 yards. LeGarrette Blount, 1 catch for 3 yards. So as you can see right there, Alshon Jeffrey did not even catch the football one time in this damn game. Like I said, man, I'm not impressed by this win whatsoever. It was a sloppy, horrible, terrible game, and we're damn lucky we got out here with the win. We're damn lucky we got out there with the win. Against a very good, the very best in our conference in the playoffs, we may not be as lucky. Let's see, defensively. Really, when it comes to this defense, man, big props up to Chris Long, Malcolm Jenkins. Both of those boys, they balled out. I would give it, those boys really balled out. So, big shout out to Chris Long, Malcolm Jenkins. That was really the only players on that defense that really impressed me tonight. Just being real. But yes, let's go over this defense real quick. Nigel Brown had 6 tackles, 2 tackle assists. Malcolm Jenkins, 5 tackles, 1 tackle assist, including a forced fumble. Vinny Curry, 3 tackles, 1 tackle assist, including a forced fumble. Ronald Darby, 3 tackles, 3 tackle assists. He had 1 interception, but he got beat pretty bad a couple times in this game. Brandon Graham, 3 tackle, 1 tackle assist. Rodney McLeod, 3 tackles, 3 tackle assists. Fletcher Cox, 2 tackles, 1 tackle assist. Donnell Ellaby, 2 tackles, 2 tackle assists. Michael Jenkins, 2 tackles, 1 tackle assist. Chris Long, 2 tackles, 1 tackle assist, including a forced fumble. Jalen Mills, 2 tackles. He got his ass burned, for a touchdown. Patrick Robinson had 2 tackles, 1 tackle assist. He did have a pick. Great job there, Patrick Robinson, getting an interception. Bo Allen, 1 tackle, 1 tackle assist. Derek Barnett, 1 tackle. Timmy Jernigan, 1 tackle, 1 tackle assist. Kicking, Jake Elliott was 2 for 3. His longest was a 48-yard field goal, which ultimately put us ahead for good. He was 1 for 1 on extra points, scoring 7 points. Time of possession was clearly in their favor by a mile. They held the ball for 34 minutes and 21 seconds. We held the ball for 25 minutes and 39 seconds. So they won time possession pretty much by a landslide. Penalties. They committed 7 penalties for 50 yards. We committed 8 penalties for 60 yards. There's another number here I wanted to go over. See if I can find it. Like I said, man, when it comes to damn defense, defense played better, but they still gave 137 yards on the ground rushing. This is the team that was once ranked number 1 in the league in run defense, but we're still getting ran over. Marshawn Lynch alone had 95 yards on the ground. Teams in the playoffs are gonna look at that. They're gonna look at that game footage and say, "Yeah, we can run against this team," and they're gonna come at us. So that's why I'm being critical, because I see the same bullshit happening week in and week out, and when we go against the very best, that is gonna hurt us. It really is. Third down efficiency. Let's see. Neither team was really that great on third down. They were 3 for 13, 23%. We were 1 for 14, 7%. They were 0-2 on fourth down. We were 100% on fourth down. We were 2 for 2. But yeah, man, what I'm seeing here right now, man, I'm just gonna keep it fucking real with you right now. I'm gonna keep it real with you right now. I'm not seeing a team that can go all the way. What I'm seeing right now is a team that still is, whatever reason, still got their heads up their ass. They've really had their heads up their ass since the Seattle game, I would say. There was some bad stuff in the Bears game prior to that as well, but I think it really started with this Bears game. The defense still the defense still is not they played better, I guess you could say, because they only allowed Derek Carr to throw for 140 yards. So they played better. They picked them out twice. So I will say that. But still, our corners are getting burned. We're getting ran over. Like I said, Marshawn Lynch alone had 95 yards rushing. Their second running back had 42 yards rushing on 4 carries. Complete bullshit. We had the #1 run defense in the NFL. Right now, we're not playing like it. We're getting ran over, bad tackling, bad execution. And against the very best in the NFC playoffs, you're not going very far. You're not going very far. It's as simple as that. If you can't stop the run, if you can't wrap up the tackles, if you can't cover, you're gonna get 8 alive in the playoffs. So we got the #1 seed. Whoop de doo, whoop de doo. We keep playing the way we're playing right now. We're not doing shit with it. We're not doing a damn thing with it. We continue to perform the way we're performing right now. Plain and simple. It's hard to find many positives from this game. It really is, because this is a team that we were so much better than that we should have beat them by more than what we beat them by. Like I said, big shout out to Fletcher Cox. Excuse me, not Fletcher Cox. Michael Jenkins. Jenkins and Chris Long in particular. Big shout out to both of you guys. You guys played with a lot of heart and passion tonight. You guys went out there and balled out. So, shout out to you guys. The rest of the defense, man, every now and then a couple players made plays, but overall I was not impressed. I was not impressed by this defense. They're still making some big mistakes that I'm seeing, and they gotta step it up. Offense, back to the offense. Offense gotta definitely step it up. Nick Foles completed 19 passes, and he threw 19 incompletions. That's pathetic. 163 yards passing, 1 touchdown, 1 pick. Nick Foles was just out of sync with the receivers today, man. He just couldn't get sync with the receivers. A lot of the receivers were dropping footballs. It was horrible to watch. It was horrible to watch. It was embarrassing to watch. Nick Foles gotta get his head out of his ass. The offense as a whole gotta get their head out of their ass. We can't continue to have bad games like this, because, like I said, against the very best, you can't count on your defense to keep them from scoring every single game. We saw this defense, man. They had their moments where they play well, but then they had the moments where they give up a lot of points. They didn't do it this game. That's the reason why we had a chance to win it. But against the very best in the playoffs, you're not going to be as lucky. You're not going to be as lucky. So the offense, man, I'm just hoping that this was just a sloppy day for them. I'm hoping that's what it was, just a sloppy day, a bad day for them. I'm hoping that from here on out, they learn from this game, they learn from the mistakes of this game, and they get ready for the playoffs. It's just hard for me right now to find many positivities, because there really is not many positivities. It was a complete shit show. This game was just it was hard to watch. I love my Eagles passionately. I'm always gonna love my Eagles passionately, but I'm always gonna keep it real with you guys. I'm always gonna tell you what's on my mind. I'm not gonna sugarcoat anything. I'm not gonna be a biased homer. And some people can call me they call me Mr. Negativity. I don't give a damn. I'm always gonna keep it real with you guys. And right now, I'm not seeing a team right now that can win it all right now. With the performance, based on the performance for the past 4 or 5 weeks, this is not a team right now that's destined to win it all. This is a team, if they continue to perform like this and they go against the very best in the playoffs, they're destined to be one and done in the playoffs. Plain and simple. Unless we get our head out of our asses, we get it together, we're destined for one and done. It's frustrating as hell, because I put so much of my heart, my passion, my love into this team, and this is the wrong time of the year to be playing bad. It truly is. Well, yeah, we're still winning games, barely winning games, of course, but at the end of the day, man, it doesn't matter what you do early in the season. It's what you do late in the season. It's what you do, how you finish. It's that simple. It's how you finish. It's what you do late in the season. And right now, what I'm seeing right now is a sloppy-ass team that's been very sloppy for the past couple weeks. And it concerns the hell out of me going to the playoffs. I'm very concerned about going to the playoffs with this team playing the way they're playing. I felt so bad for Carson Wentz. They showed him up there in the press box a couple times. You could tell that he wished he was out there playing, man. I feel sorry for that kid, man. You could tell how much he wanted to be out there playing with his team, man. And in situations like this, I really do miss Carson Wentz. But it's nothing we could do about it, man. He's done for the year, obviously. We got to stick with Nick Foles, but Nick Foles got to step it up, man. Nick Foles, you got to step it up. 19 for 38, 163 yards passing. That's not good enough in the playoffs. That is not good enough in the playoffs. That is a recipe for failure. It's a damn recipe for failure. And that's just keeping it real. It's a recipe for failure. You got to step it up, but it's not just you. O-line got to step it up too because, like I said, man, he was getting hit way too many times for my liking. We got to do a better job protecting him. This running game got to get going, man. I'm still seeing fumbles. Jay Ajayi had a fumble. That shit got to stop, man. You got to hold on to that football. Got to get that running game, man. The running game, like I said, man, we got to get that running game going. You know, LeGarrette Blount's just been terrible the past couple of weeks. Corey Kmet's not doing a whole lot either, you know. Jay Ajayi, you know, yeah, he's the most productive one right now, but still, you know, he's not as productive. He's not doing as much as I would like to see him do. And, you know, taking pressure off of Nick Foles. But, yeah, it's not really a whole lot right now to be very positive about. 3 fumbles today. 3 fumbles. You know, 3 fumbles. Jay Ajayi, Kenjon Barner, Nick Foles. Only 1 was lost. That's great, but still. Only 1 was lost. But, you know, the fumbles have got to stop. The fumbles truly have got to stop. They really do. Defense, they closed it out for us at the end. You know, they had that you know, the lateral, they returned the lateral back, which, you know, counts a fumble. They returned it back for a touchdown. So the defense stepped up and closed it out at the end. But we can't depend on that defense every single week, you know, in the playoffs to win it for us. We can't. And, you know, this defense has let us down a lot of times this year, and we can't count on them. Offense has got to be more consistent. They got to be on the same page because tonight they clearly was not. It was a sloppy-ass performance on the offense. Like I said, so many Nick Foles was so off with his receivers, and there were some bad drops. You know, I looked at Doug Peace, and I could tell he was not super happy about this win. Yeah, we won. That's great and everything, but I could tell he was not happy with how shitty we played. I felt like the play calling overall wasn't bad. I thought he made some pretty good play calls, but at the end of the day, man, the execution was terrible. It was a very sloppy performance against a bad Oakland Raiders team. This is not a good Oakland Raiders team. This is a team, the Oakland Raiders were a team that a lot of people thought were going to be good this year, but they turned out to be completely horrible. But yet, they still took us to fucking battle. They took us to battle, and that it should have been that close. It should not have been like that, you know. This game should have been won a little bit more than that. There should have been, you know, we should have been more consistent on offense. Like I said, man, secondary, you know, disappointed me in a lot of ways, especially Jalen Mills. Ron Darby, besides that one pick, was disappointing as well. It was just hard to watch. And I hope that they step it up. I truly do hope they step it up. I hope I'm wrong when I'm saying right now, because right now, like I said, man, I just don't see them right now with the way they're playing right now. I don't see them going all the way. I just don't. I'm hoping that they prove me wrong. I'm hoping that they step it up in the upcoming weeks. They really turn up in the playoffs, because that's what it matters. In the playoffs, it's a whole nother season, and you know, I hope they step it up, man. I hope that they play a whole lot better than what they've been playing the past couple weeks. But yeah, man, we won this game. We're guaranteed number 1 seed. You know, playoffs coming through Philadelphia. You know, I never thought I'd be kind of in a pissed off mood when winning number 1 seed. That's, like I said, it's great and everything. But the way we won it, I'm not impressed by it. I'm simply not impressed by it. I'm not happy by it. Week 17, final week of the season, we had Dallas Cowboys coming to Philadelphia. That's pretty much the who gives a shit game of the week. Eagles are probably not going to start their they probably will start Nick Foles, but they're not going to play him too long. I don't expect them our stars to play that long, you know. So it's pretty much the who gets a shit game. They'll put the stars out there for, you know, a few series probably, and then they'll put them on the bench and get them ready for the playoffs. So yeah, Cowboys coming to Philadelphia next week. Who gives a shit, pretty much? Who really gives a shit? But all this cockiness, man, I'm sick of the damn cockiness. Not just for my fan base, but players as well. They're sitting here celebrating like they really accomplished something really big by beating the Raiders, barely beating the Raiders. The cockiness has got to stop. We got to get our heads out of our ass, and we got to get serious and focus on the playoffs. Because if we're cocky and we're not focused and taking it serious 1 week at a time, we're not gonna go very far. That 1 seed is gonna be all for nothing. So get your heads out your asses. That includes you fans as well. Get your heads out your asses. Stop being so cocky and be ready to play and be ready every single week. Be ready every single week. Take every opponent seriously. I'm sick of the cockiness. I'm sick of the cockiness because it's very evident right now in our players right now. I'm sick of it. Get focused and get ready for that. Get ready for the playoffs. Our fan base, man. Be a little more humble, man. That's all I'm asking. More humility, because all this crap talking about how we're gonna blow people out, man. It's beyond annoying. You know, it truly is beyond annoying. Focus on 1 week at a time. 1 week at a time. But yeah, don't really have much more to say about this. You know, I had to vent there a little bit because it pissed me off what I saw tonight. I did not see championship style football. I did not see a team that's a serious threat for a championship right now. I hope that come playoff time, they prove me wrong. They go out there, they play very well. I hope they do. But for what I saw right now, I'm simply not impressed. Yeah, that's all I gotta say, man. If you're new, of course, go ahead and subscribe, like, comment. Tell me what you think. Are you impressed by the victory? Because like I told you, I sure as hell I'm not. I'll come at you with my Week 17 schedule prediction video. I'll come out with that probably sometime either later on this evening or sometime tomorrow. You know, I'll come out with that. But yeah, that's all I gotta say. Eagles defeat the Oakland Raiders 10-19. They officially clinched the #1 seed in the playoffs. You know, so however long the Eagles are in the playoffs, the NFC playoffs are coming through Philadelphia. But with that said, Spunky 1991 is checking out. Peace.